Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the cardio and workouts I did to help me lose 100+ pounds. Let's get into the video. I have been lifting for 8+ years, consistently 10 to 11 years. 3 of those years were on and off, so 8+ years consistently, 3 to 4 years of non-consistency, so a total of like 10 years to 11 years. And I have used the same workout split since the beginning. I have not changed my workout split at all. And the workout split most people know it as is the bro split. I have never done push-pull legs. I have never done upper, lower, any of those type of workouts. It's always just been the bro split. And the first thing I want to say is it doesn't matter what split you do. As you guys can see, consistency is the only thing that matters. I'm completely all natural. I've never taken steroids in my life. And over the course of 8 years, I've built my body into what you guys can see. I didn't miss a day. I was in the gym 5 to 6 days a week. Now, do you need to be in the gym 5 to 6 days a week? Probably not. I was in high school, just out of high school, didn't have any kids, didn't have a girlfriend or a wife at the time, so I was just lifting. That was the main part of my day. So nowadays, if I was doing the bro split, I'd probably only do a 4-day split. I'm not doing the bro split, I'm doing a different split, which we'll talk about later in the video, but I do want to get into the workouts I have done my whole life to get me to this point, and also the workouts that I did that helped me lose 100 pounds. The only thing that changed is I started tracking. In high school and college, I didn't really care about tracking. I tried to track a little bit, never really got around to it. I wasn't very good at it. But then as I got older, I started tracking my workouts, tracking the weight I was using, and that helped me push the weight. It helped me go higher in weight, and it helped me get a lot stronger. I wish I was tracking from the very beginning, but like I said, I was a dumb kid, just want to get in the gym and lift a lot of weight. Let me pull up my workouts here, and I'll also put my workouts on the screen so you guys can screenshot them if you guys want to. A big thing about these workouts that I'm showing you guys, I would change the exercises once a month. So weeks 1 through 4, you guys will only see one set of exercises on here. You guys will only see one exercise, but weeks 1 through 4, I would do a certain exercises within those certain workouts. Week 5 through 8, same thing, I would switch up the exercises. No exercises were the same after a month. So let's get into it. When I was in high school, college, a couple years out of high school, actually probably 7 years out of my life. I was doing chest and tris on Monday, back and bis on Tuesday. Wednesday was shoulders and abs. Thursday was a rest day. Friday was a leg day. Saturday was usually, in high school, it was arms, which is why you guys see like I have big arms. I was hitting arms twice a week. Arms, or I would, if I felt like I was lacking in a certain body part, Saturday I would redo that body part. Mostly I would call it like an upper body day. And then having a kid, getting married, you know, having a wife. I was in the gym for about an hour and a half just working out. And when I had my daughter and got married, I realized I want to be around my kid more. I want to be around my wife more. I don't want to be at the gym my whole life for an hour and a half, 2 hours every single day. So I ended up stretching it out. I did chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, shoulders and abs on Wednesday, rest day on Thursday. Friday was arms, Saturday was legs, and Sunday was a rest day. So let's start with Monday. Monday was chest. I'd go in the gym, usually start with a bench, whether that was incline or barbell, flat bench. And then if I did a flat bench, just bench press, I would do incline dumbbell press. If I was doing an incline barbell press, I would do a dumbbell flat bench press after. So those intertwined always. And then I did a lot of flies, bent over cable flies. I just did normal cable flies. I did the pec deck. I had incline dumbbell flies. There was a lot of fly movements in there. A lot of the times I would add a decline press. I would add a floor press, which you're laying flat on the floor, you have a barbell and you come and your elbows will hit the floor. And then you come back up. That helps with getting a higher bench press if you're looking for a higher bench press. And I would do those exercises. Chest is kind of minimal. You don't have a lot of different exercises you can do that'll help build muscle or help tone out the muscles. So that was mostly my chest day. Back day, I always started out with wide grip lat pull downs no matter what. I did that throughout my whole program. Throughout all my years, I would always do wide grip lat pull downs. I like to do pull-ups more recently. When I was losing weight, I like to do assisted pull-ups. Pull-ups are just great for your lats. It's one of the best exercises you could do. I would do T-bar rows. What else do I have here? Narrow grip lat pull down. So you have the wide grip, you have the narrow grip, you have the narrow grip, and then you have the neutral grip. I would do all those for weeks 1 through 4. I think I did wide grip, neutral grip, and then narrow grip. I would do 4 sets, 4 sets, 4 sets, or 5 sets, 5 sets, 5 sets, and then finish it off with pull-ups. You can also do bent over rows, you do seated rows. Whichever you're comfortable with is what you want to do. So you need to go in the gym and try different exercises. No exercise is bad. It's kind of whatever you feel. I like in back, I like feeling my lats. So I like to do a lot of lat pull downs, pull ups, things like that. I wanted to bring up my lats. So I did a lot of lats when I was losing 100 pounds. So the next day we did shoulders and abs. Shoulders, I'd always start either with machine or dumbbell military press, and then just standing lateral raises. I never really did front raises, and that is because when you're benching, you're also kind of getting the front lat here, or the front of your shoulder. Shoulders was always different. There's a lot of different exercises you could do with shoulders. I would do cable, lateral raises, one arm, reverse flies. Just, again, pick your exercises, try them out, figure out the ones that you like. No exercise is bad. The next day was arms. Arms is big for me. As you guys can see, I love working on arms. I would always do dips, easy bar curls. Those are the bars that kind of go up and down, and they look a little wonky. They're not the straight bar. I did easy bar curls a lot. 7 lower, 7 high, 7 normal. I already said dips. I would do weighted dips as I got lower weight. When I first was doing it at 300 pounds, I would just do dips. And then as I lost weight, I started adding weighted dips. Skull crushers for triceps is huge. I would also do a lot of rope extensions like this, and also in front of me like this. Curls, I would do a lot of preacher curls, a lot of concentrated curls. You know, when you're standing and you're hitting curls like this, you tend to kind of start rocking if you're losing if your muscles are kind of tired. So I'll do a lot of concentration curls, a lot of preacher curls to kind of make sure I'm focusing just on my biceps. Nothing else is helping me. And then the last day, as you guys saw and see here, is legs. Legs is always a tough one for me, especially when I was losing weight, going from 300 to 190. Legs was really tough for me, but I would go in there and I would do squats, and then I would either do a belt squat or leg press, and then leg extensions, leg curls, lying leg curl, and I'd always go from squat, and then I'd do the next big one, belt squat or leg press, and then I would go thighs, hammies, thighs, hammies, thighs, hammies. And that is the exercises and the split I did from March of 2025 to about 2 weeks ago before I started my new program. So make sure you guys are tracking your workouts. If you do start working out, make sure you guys track. And let's get into the workouts I do now, because now I've lost the weight. I plan on keeping off the weight. And as the last video stated, I'm trying to be more of a hybrid athlete. Let's talk about just a little bit, because you guys were here for the workouts I did to lose 100 pounds. You guys aren't here for the workouts I do now. So I do want to go over it though, just in case you guys give a shit. Tuesday push, Thursday pull, Saturday legs. And it's going to be the same exact thing that I did to lose 100 pounds. It's going to be switched every 4 weeks. Currently right now on push day, I am doing an incline press, a flat bench press, a chest fly. They have a really cool machine at my gym to where it starts here and you come in like this. And so I like doing that one, so I did that variation. And then shoulders, side lateral raises. I do upright rows right now. I'm really liking those. Cable lateral raise, just one arm. And that'll end my shoulders. And then for triceps, I either do dips or extensions. And by extensions, we have a machine at my gym to where they have the bars coming out and you can just kind of push down. So it's a form of a dip. I just call it the extension because I know what I mean when I say that. And cable tricep extensions. So I just use a rope cable, get a good pump with my triceps, and that's the end of that. Now Thursday on pull day, I do lat pull downs, like I was saying. Pull-ups as well. I either choose to do those at the end of my workout or the beginning, but they're on there. Chest supported rows. I do seated hammer curls. I really like hammer curls, but I don't like standing because again, I start trying to use my body to help me curl it. So I do seated, spider curls, and then I end on preacher curls. Saturday is leg day. Weeks 1 through 4, I'm just doing hack squat, taking a break from squat for now. I think week 5, I'll pick it back up, start doing squat again, but for now, weeks 1 through 4, I'm just doing a hack squat. Goblet squat, one of my favorites. I love doing a goblet squat, so I incorporated those. Bulgarian split squat, not my favorite, but it is needed. It's a great exercise. Romanian deadlifts, that is for my hyrox. Abductors, the ones where the things things right here, and you gotta push in, really helps build the inner thigh. And then I try to do calf raises, and that is my current workout. And then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I am doing an endurance workout. So the endurance workout is, I run in the morning. Right now my goal for the week is 8 miles. And then when we go to the gym, I do a hyrox style workout. Monday is the erg day, Wednesday's the EMOM, Friday is the AMRAP. Sorry I ranted probably a little too much, and it is the next day. I want to come back on here and explain cardio to you guys a little bit, because I felt like it was wrong if all I did was explain working out and acted like that was the only thing that helped me lose weight. So, cardio was fairly simple. A non-negotiable, every single day, 10,000 steps. Whether it's your off day, your real day, whether you're doing cardio on that day or not, 10,000 steps is a must every single day, non-negotiable. And with that, I lost about 40 to 50 pounds with no cardio, just 10,000 steps a day, working out 4 to 5 days a week. But then my weight plateaued. And when my weight plateaued, this is how I ran cardio. I did 3 days for 20 minutes. And that was either on the incline treadmill at 12% incline and 2.5 to 2.7 speed, or the Stairmaster I did for level 8 to start, and then we'll get into later where I did level 10. So level 8 on that. 3 days for 20 minutes. Then once I plateaued, I'd weigh myself every couple days, and once I plateaued, I would keep an eye on it. I'd weigh myself every day. If I plateaued for a week, then I would up my days by 1. So we're at 4 days for 20 minutes, right? Going, plateau. Okay, plateau for a week. Then I add 5 minutes. 4 days for 25 minutes. Incline treadmill, Stairmaster. By now, I'm going Stairmaster level 10. And you're just gonna alternate that cardio. You plateau, so I did plateau, added a day, plateau, added 5 minutes. So 4 days, 25 minutes. Going, plateau for a week, I add another day. So 5 days for 25 minutes. Going, boom, plateau. For a week, I add 5 minutes. 5 days for 30 minutes. And I never exceeded 5 days for 30 minutes. Because you gotta think that when you're doing this, you're also dropping your calories. You're having to make a decision whether to drop your calories or do more cardio. And at the time, I felt like I wanted to do more cardio. I'd rather keep eating more food, you know, feel more full. And so I kept doing more cardio until I hit about 4 days for 25 minutes. And I was like, okay, let's drop my calories. So I'd start dropping my calories a little bit, wouldn't plateau. And so you gotta intertwine those to be comfortable. Like, do you wanna do 5 days for 30 minutes? No, all right, let's drop my calories by 100 then. Do I really wanna drop my calories by 100 or 200? No, I'll just add a day. Whichever one you like more. Would you rather do more cardio and eat less and eat more? Or would you rather eat less and do less cardio? I came in the next day to talk about cardio, just want to speak on that. And that is the end of the video. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.